What's up, guys? My name is SnyperSama, but you can call me Sniper. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are back on Monster Hunter Wilds. It has been, I think, about 5 weeks, just over a month, since I have even been able to log into this game. But as of today, July 27th, we are back in. We have fought Lagiacrus. We have fought Arch-Tempered Uth Duna. We have fought Lagiacrus. And I am back at it for you guys with a new build. Now, because I wasn't able to play, I did my best to keep up with what was going on. So, in today's video, we have what I believe, and a lot of other people to believe, is the title update to new meta. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So, you can see here, I'm rocking dual blades, I'm rocking a greatsword, and then I'm rocking some older gear. Now, this older gear isn't actually all that old. It feels like it's old because it feels like it takes forever for these patches to come through. But it's not, okay? To start, we have the Arch-Tempered Rey Dau Gamma helmet and the arms. We have the Arch-Tempered Uth Duna Wild Greaves Gamma. Now, these are fairly new. These came out, I believe it was a couple of days ago, when the Flamfette, however you pronounce it, Flame Feet, who knows, I don't know, came out. So, that is going to be the three main pieces. And the reason for it is because even though we no longer have three pieces of the Arch-Tempered Rey Dau gear, we do have three pieces of Arch-Tempered gear, which gives us Lord Soul, Guts, Tenacity. If you have watched any of my videos before, you know that after the Arch-Tempered Rey Dau came out, I was a fiend for the Guts perk. Nothing's changed. I'm a fiend. I love it. It's super cool. It's awesome. You get a little bit of survivability if you get one shot. You get a little bit of damage increase. And let's be real. Who doesn't like going balls to the wall and dropping all your defenses? Am I right? All right. Lastly, we have Lagiacrus Male Beta and the Lagiacrus Coil Beta. Now, the reason for this is because, at least in my opinion, this kind of feels like the new Gormagala stuff. Despite the fact that it's not Rarity 8, it is insanely good. I mean, just on these two perks, we have Weakness Exploit 1, Stamina Surge 1, and then we have Weakness Exploit 2 with 1 level of Maximum Might. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 2 slots and 2 1 slots for our decorations, which is huge. Okay, so obviously we're rocking this with Exploiter Charm 2. This is going to guarantee that our Weakness Exploit is maxed out, because we also, now that we're getting into the decorations, can go ahead and take a look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Challenge Jewels. But the reason for this is because we get Agitator, and the Arch-Tempered Uth Duna gives us Quick Sheath 3 and Agitator 1, leading us to a perfect split of maxed out Weakness Exploit, maxed out Agitator, maxed out Maximum Might with Decos, maxed out Divine Blessing with Decos, maxed out Stamina Surge with Decos, maxed out Evade Extender with Decos, and maxed out Quick Sheath, just thanks to the armor. If you're a little OCD like me, you see this, and this is gorgeous. It's amazing. And truth be told, it really is. This build destroys. I put this together today. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I haven't been messing around with too many different weapons, but I'm really enjoying the dual blades. I don't know why. Prior to my hiatus from the game, I absolutely hated the dual blades. But right now, I'm doing pretty good. So, we already went over the Agitator. We went over the Mighty Maximum Might. We did slot in 1 Adapt. We did slot in Divine Protection. And that's just to make this build a little comfy. If you can manage to beat Arch-Tempered Uth Duna, honestly, you don't really need the comfy skills, but they are nice to have. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into, I don't know, maybe I'll cut it. Maybe I'll edit it. Who knows? I don't know. We'll find out. It's been a while since I made one of these. We'll see what's going on. And we're back. Here we are with our good friend Arkfeld. This poor monster has gotten everything as far as the crap beaten out of it done to him. We have not been nice to our dear friend Arkfeld. He is my most killed monster in any Monster Hunter game. And it's both because he's really cool, but also because he's kind of a pushover as far as title monsters go. But this is really, really cool. So one thing that I did forget to talk about at the very beginning is the Lagiacrus actually has its own perk. And it's kind of like White Flame Torrent. Only instead of proccing every few seconds, the way it works is you build up stacks. Kind of like Blast, kind of like everything else. So let's see if I can showcase it here. What am I being roared? Alright, so you can see here when I'm hitting, you see this little like blue smoke? That is because that is the Lagiacrus, I believe it's called Azure Tide proccing. And what this does is essentially is just going to, there it is, you can see the 33 damage, and you can see on the right it says Azure Bolt activated. Basically what this is doing is it's letting me know, hey, I'm so dead. That is not what it's letting me know, but that's what it is. I'll show you guys right now, because it doesn't matter if it takes a little longer. So, you can see here, Azure Bolt 1. What this is going to do is it's going to boost your affinity. Not only is it going to boost your affinity, though, for, I believe it is 30 seconds. Then it'll go on cooldown for 30 seconds. But when it finally procs, it'll actually do an additional percentage amount of damage. I've seen on my build anywhere between 31 and about 45. So it's kind of like White Flame Torrent, but it's on the Lagiacrus, which is pretty cool. And eventually there will be a build showcasing the two of them together, because I feel like that could be a lot of fun. I love that I went down right there. That's not where I wanted. Dodge this. It's definitely been a little while since I fought Arkfeld. Normally we'd be doing better, but you can see even here, it's not like I'm really struggling. Unfortunately, Arkfeld really was just kind of a pushover from the start. There we go. We finally got the opportunity on the wound break. Now, this build is pretty good. As far as dual blades go, now that there is the... what is it? The layered weapons. I've been messing around with it. And this is a new drip that I nicknamed Techwear. So if you're seeing this early, you like it, there will be a layered video on it soon enough. There it is. You see Azure Bolt 1 proccing once again. But yeah, overall, I've been having a lot of fun on other games. I won't lie, but I have missed my Monster Hunter fix. I have tried about 85 plus times to get into the game over the span of the last month. We'll call it a month and a half. For whatever reason, my game was bugged, but I pulled the game off my SSD, put it on my hard drive, and lo and behold, it worked last night. So we are back. We are having a good time. We've been playing shit pretty much all day, if I'm being honest. You can see all those little blue smoke clouds. Those are from our Azure Cloud, or Azure Bolt, my apologies. At least in my opinion, this is pretty much the jack of all... Thank you, Duck. This is truly the jack of all trades build for everything in this game now. Don't get me wrong, the Arch-Tempered Rey Dau Gamma stuff is sick, but in comparison to the Quick Sheath that you get from Uth Duna, you just get so much value, especially depending on the weapon you're on. You mean to tell me I can't hit him through that rock, but he can hit me? You can see Azure Bolt now can be activated as well. So that's kind of the give and take between this and White Flame Torrent, is that you don't get to do it nearly as often, but you do get the affinity boost. I should have dodged that. There we go. And just like normal, this is a 5-star arc build. This one isn't tempered. I didn't have one in my investigations list. And since they made the changes, it's been a little weirder to try and get. But nonetheless, you guys can kind of see what it does. So there's the Sure Bolt 1. It is worn off, which means we no longer have the affinity bonus. But that's why we have Razor Sharp. That's why we have so many levels of handicraft. Especially on dual blades. Alright, now that we are hurting a little bit, we're gonna heal. Pump out some damage. We did get an arc belt tail thanks to Duck's Plunder. I think there is a possibility that Lagiacrus and Gormagala with the Frenzy together could be good. It's kind of hard to tell, even though I haven't played in a while. The amount of things that have actually changed in the game are pretty minor. There's not too many things going on that are any different than what they used to be. So it's a big maybe on whether it'll work or not, but there are builds that I'm working on. Sergios has some really cool weapons. Lagiacrus has some really cool elemental options for something like bow or dual blades. And then obviously Arch-Tempered Uth Duna just came out, I think it's like a week ago. But I've already taken it down a couple of times and I have a lot of things planned. So, with that being said, thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for hanging out. I am glad to be back. Thank you for keeping my seat warm for me and my weapons sharpened. I'll see all of you in the next one. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. Adios.